Hello there, this is me. I've been banking up riding videos. I got one uploading for one channel. I got 3 other ones because I did one long ride today, and I'm gonna do about I don't know, 8-9 mile rides right now. I did a 21 mile ride this morning, so I ain't getting fancy with cameras. I did one video. I'm gonna see how people like it. I ain't been doing fancy camera angles or anything like that. I got the stuff here to do it. Just if I do like this time of day, do a ride like that, it ends up instead of taking me an hour, it'll take me a couple hours. It take me a couple hours to do an hour ride, you know. So, and it's windy, so I figured I'd take a short ride. My doctor will be happy. So, Nomadic E-Bike Adventures. His name is Dave. He seems like a nice guy, and I watch his videos. I've commented on a few. He does pretty good. Rides that little, I think it's a Jetson or JCon bike, and he does pretty good on that bike, and wish him well. And here comes somebody thinking they gotta go fast and dust me. Can you slow down a little bit, please? Thank you. And I'm following him. He does pretty good. That was the owner of the campground, actually. So we're supposed to have a rainstorm come in and everything else. Now they're not saying that. Now they're saying it's not going to happen until after 7. This is my time to get out of the house because I don't even watch news. You get people lying, and the news just keeps bringing it up and all this other crap. So I don't watch news at all. I avoid. I have a Facebook page, and I get on there long enough to update my channels, and I get out of there. I don't need to be. I don't want to be around that crap. We're going to go up to level 4 here. We've been working on our trailer, getting ready for all of our trips this year, and even the big trip. We're already working on stuff. We are leaving in a week or 2, I think it is, and we're heading to the southeast part of the state, and I'm going to meet my friend down there and his wife, and we're all going to hang out together and We're going to be down there for, I think, a week. That's how we've got it planned. So we'll go down there for a week and then, well, between now and then, my wife was kind of wanting to go someplace else camping. That's all contingent. We get everything done. I got to put some, make a cabinet in there outside of the pre-existing structure, put doors on it. Then I got to put a porch light on it. That's about it, as far as I know. I think that's. We went camping a week ago Wednesday we went from Wednesday to Friday, and we never used propane at all to cook with or anything like that. So I used propane long enough to use for a grill, and I cooked on the grill, but that was it. But that's a separate thing. The trailer itself, we never even turned the bottles on, so. I did a ride with this and something hit my rear brake rotor and I bent it. So I had to fix it. I'm going to try to get this guy to slow down a little bit. Thank you. Thank you. Going to dust me. I think they don't realize that the dust cloud behind them. So. But anyway, this bike's ready. The rotor was bent, tweaked, and I used a crescent wrench and I carefully played it around a little bit and got it straight again. It was the rear one, so. And it was making a scraping sound. I thought I had dirt on it, kept hitting the brake. Then when I was cleaning it at home, I looked at it and I said, shit, that rotor's bent. So I took a crescent wrench and turned it in to where it was tight on each side of the rotor, and I just kind of pushed on it and tweaked it around and got her straight. So. This ride here is going to be, we're going to go up by Pinckney Lake, Pinckney Lake, and right around there. Oh, that's a gust of wind. They say it's going to get windy. And we'll ride up to Pinckney Lake. You can see the branches in the road from the wind. I wasn't going to go for a ride, but my wife said the rain's holding off. And the wind, I'm kind of protected with the trees, so I figured I'd try. My doctor likes it when I do this, so it's all exercise. I want to live longer. I've already outlived my dad. I want to outlive my brother. He made it till he was 74 and he died. I went in today and had a test done on my heart. They ran me through a CT scanner, and I'll know in 3 or 4 days what it's going to be. And I'm not having trouble with getting tired or chest pains or anything like that. It's just preventative because unfortunately, heart issues are in my family. My brother died of a his heart, he had an aneurysm of his heart. My dad died the same way. So I am just making sure I don't carry it on. I think I carry more of my mother's traits than my dad's traits. Even my looks, I look more like my mom and my dad. So hopefully everything will come back good. So if there's something that's a little different, she said like plaque in the arteries or whatever, that can be handled with medication. So I said, okay, she's the boss. Whatever my doctor tells me to do. So. I've been making, for this morning I went riding. I think I finally got back in the swing of riding this thing, because I went for a ride this morning and I made good time. Very little stops, like when I first started riding for the season, so that's all good. And the other thing too is I'm about 15 plus pounds lighter than I was at the end of the riding season too. So the bike ain't working as hard either. I think I got me on the bike with the weight of the bike about 286 pounds. The bike's about 81 pounds, so. Roughly. Alright, we're going to turn here, I think. We're going to turn this way. They're out there getting the fields ready, working on them. The phone says I'm doing 16, the bike says I'm doing, so the display on the bike's about a half a mile an hour off. So blame you. I don't know what it is. People are getting political around here again. Look at the dust blowing off the field across the road at us. Glad I got an e-bike. I'm riding. I hate riding a pedal bike into the wind. this app on my phone uses GPS, so it doesn't use data or anything. Almost 4 miles. That was rough. This right here, I'm gonna right around Pinckney Lake. So far this year, I just rode through the main road. We'll ride through all the roads, check it out. Thing is, I say we're cruising along, the wind's pushing us too. Eventually I got to ride back into the wind, so. Gusts. You used to see the farm fields with the stuff blowing off. I don't know. I may make it over the lake and have to turn around. Almost blew me off the bike back there, actually. It's all open fields here. You see the dust blowing off the field. You can't see, but I can. Open here, and I gotta go back in it. So I think we're gonna turn around and work our way back. Holy crap! Gotta beat the wind. It's blowing me. Almost blew me over. I'd go on, but the wind's picking up. You can hear my coat blowing, so I got to beat the wind. Well, we started out to have a ride, but even I got to know when to call and quits. And we're getting out of here. Get back where it's protected. Whoa. It's like hitting a wall. Like riding right into a wall right now. It slows me down even on this bike. Windy. You can hear my coat blowing, snapping in the wind. Kind of hit me on my right hand side, blowing me along, so this is bad. My concern is get a gust strong enough that can blow me off the bike, tip the bike over. So we're gonna get back home. We'll call it. I'll put this video up. You can see what I went through, but yeah, this is bad. We're behind the buildings. Then we got open fields again. So anyway, Nomadic E-Bike Adventures. His name's Dave. He put the Zoom brakes on that I got. If he watches this video, I'm going to suggest to him that he changes the pads. Put semi-metallic pads. I got 200 miles on the pads. I had to replace them. They don't last long. So I'm still fighting the wind. It's not as bad. I got some trees kind of breaking it down, slowing it down, but not like back there where we were. It's wide open. Get up here and we'll get back in the trees. Hopefully it'll get better. If you can hear me, it's really bad. I don't even know how fast it's going. You can see I'm slowing down because I'm riding right into it. See the dust on the road blowing. Definitely gonna blame you. My gas is up, cost of living's up, got wars. Yep. Stick me getting blamed. Hope he didn't hear that. Holy crap. It hits me and almost stops me. We're gonna go this way. Thank goodness. See it kind of, you watch my handlebars, you can see it kind of wiggling me around. We're getting into the trees now, so back there it's too open. Get into the woods here again amongst these trees. See, it's deceiving. I was riding in here and I thought, oh, this is great to get out in those open field areas. I'm still got wind at me, but I'm being shielded by the trees. So yeah, first time I couldn't able to finish a ride. I gotta stop here a minute. Got something I gotta check on the bike. Be right back with you. Well, we got a little over 7-mile ride so far out of the deal. I normally don't turn around. I like to ride, but I could have got hurt. And it's better to just turn around and get away from it. So that's what we're doing. Work our way back home. We'll see what tomorrow brings us, right? Gusts of wind. At least in here I'm protected by the trees, but out there those open fields are, it got worse, so we gotta get out of there. makes you nervous on a road like this with the wind, because a lot of these trees aren't in good shape. When I go to edit this video, I'm gonna leave everything in it. You're gonna see me and hear me talk, comment, everything the way it is on the ride. And thank goodness I'm back in here. I can hold the bike up. But back there, it was almost blowing me off the bike over. It was so bad. So. But still, well, 8 miles, that's still a decent bike ride. I ain't where I wanted to go. I wanted to go over to the lake, but I'll save that for another day. I hope you guys were willing to watch these videos. I know this is going to go on my channel with all the RC cars and fancy cars, but this is kind of what I do too. I ride, I like riding bikes. I've ridden bikes for years. When I was 14, I had a Schwinn Varsity Sport 10-speed, and I rode it from Wyoming, Michigan, all the way up to what they call Croton Hardy area. I left in the morning and I rode all day with nothing. I had a water bottle. I was 14 years old. Had a water bottle and that was it. I had a flat tire. Luckily, I had somebody on the way that would help me fix it. But yeah, I've ridden bikes for years, but as I got older, I went to e-biking, so. I do side-by-side stuff, rides and stuff like that. I do how-to videos. I backed off from getting too many sponsors because one was wanting to take my content word for word and putting it on their channel, their YouTube channel. And I said, you're taking views from me. And I reported them and for taking my content. So yeah, that wasn't cool. That truck that just went by, I helped him. I put brakes on it. I'll get this home, get the battery topped off, and weather's decent tomorrow, I'll do another ride. I don't know where. I'm not out of places to ride in this area. I've been to Scottsville, we've been to Custer, we've been to Crystal Valley, Scottsville area, Ruby Creek. The only place I haven't really ridden is to Ludington, and I don't know if I got the range to go up there and back. So I've ridden at the state park, I should say, in Ludington. I have been there. So I would normally turn in there, but that road gets sandy, and I usually shoot up to this next road and go in. Alrighty, we're going to turn in here. Alright guys, I made it home safe. Tell you what, that was crazy. That wind was so strong. I'm still running into it, so we're going to end the video here while I'm still alive, not hurt. I could have got blew off the bike, it was so bad. So thanks a lot guys for riding along. Hope you'll watch it to the end, and yeah. Okay, I'm gonna head home now. I'll catch you next time. Bye bye, God bless.